Summarize Spoken Text from Listening module. This class will have practice and AA feedback. I'm going to show you how to write an answer step by step. Now, you should know the significance, the importance of Summarize Spoken Text based on the official score estimates of PT, which were revealed a couple of weeks back, 1 week back. The score estimation of Summarize Spoken Text is this, the weightage is this. Look at this, listening around 9 marks it supplies when you write a perfect answer. And look at the writing score, it supplies 16.2 marks in writing. So if you are one of the students who is struggling with writing score, you should not ignore Summarize Spoken Text. Let's start. Guys, I have a bonus. If you try this question and copy paste the answer in the comment box, I'll try to give you analysis. I'll rate you on your content, vocabulary, grammar, spelling, form, everything. I look forward to see some answers in the comments. So I'll take a question. I'm getting my erasable noteboard ready. This is my pen. You have good 10 seconds time, sir, before the audio starts. You can nicely arrange everything. Yes, I wanted to show you one question that I got in the exam last time. So this is urban development question. It was there in my exam last time. Same question.
Urban development is one of the main ways that human beings impact the Earth. From the structures that we call home, to our schools, hospitals, workplaces, and the infrastructure that we travel on, our built world now accounts for a significant portion of all greenhouse gas emissions produced worldwide. From initiatives to make entire cities carbon neutral, to innovations in concrete manufacture and even smog-eating buildings, the construction industry is beginning to recognise its role and respond. But much more needs to be done, and at a faster rate. To make a real difference, we must reach beyond the construction sector and enable each and every one of us to better understand how our buildings are impacting the planet. Technology can play a key role here, particularly in the form of the digital twin systems that have supported other sectors for many years. Creating a digital replica of a physical building that actually behaves like the real structure and provides crucial information on real-life performance can enable us to better understand how our buildings are performing and simulate how they may perform in the future under a range of scenarios. Leveraging artificial intelligence and machine learning, these so-called digital twins can improve energy resilience, reduce operating costs, increase resource efficiency, and help to decarbonize our buildings.
Are you guys seeing it? So this is my notes, sir. Alar sir. The topic was urban development, right? In the beginning, the speaker talked what was the topic. So based on my first 10 seconds of understanding, the topic was urban development. So I wrote urban development here. And, as part of urban development is that, homes, buildings, offices, everything that I did not write because that is something I could remember, right? And the next one, there are many things he said, but I wrote only something which I could write. What is it? Greenhouse, it says, this urbanization is leading to greenhouse gas emissions, he said, which I wrote down. Now, he even talked how the buildings are impacting the planet, right, sir? That he said, the speaker said. And then he talked how technology and the digital twins, later on he again quoted AI, MLR, digital twins. This can help simulate the environment, simulate the building construction, and help in reducing the pollution. Basically, that's what he said. I wrote down that point also. And you can see again in conclusion, AI, ML, which are called digital twins, can make the constructions or urban development more efficient, and it can also lead to decarbonization. So that's what he said. These are the points I wrote. So my collection is over. From this points only, now I am going to write the answer. Please see. Now that you have the template, just a moment, I'll share the template also for your kind information. This is template, right? The lecture was all about, what was it all about? The lecture was all about what? urban development and urban development. Let's say I'll stick to simple thing. Okay. Then what is it? At first, the speaker talked. The speaker talked. What? That it is leading to. What is it? It is leading to greenhouse gas emissions. Greenhouse gas emissions. Right. Okay. What is it? Urban development is leading to greenhouse gas emissions. And then we can use one more thing. What is it? Later, she discussed. Later, she discussed what? How construction of buildings is impacting the planet. That's what she said. I wrote down, I'm writing the same stuff. She also spoke that, one more point. She also spoke that the digital technology and the digital twins can help in simulation of construction so that the what do you call it? So that the buildings can be designed better in an eco-friendly manner or something. So what is the conclusion? At last she concluded mentioning what? Or at last she concluded, this is concluded, stating what? Digital twins came already. Digital twins can, I think, have one hyphen. Two words. The artificial intelligence and machine learning can decarbonize. If you don't know the spelling, yeah, I know, for example, right now I have problem with spelling of decarbonizing. I will not use it. Can how mentioned in stating that the artificial intelligence and machine learning can make can lead to let's say less emission. Okay, so I have you have to write how many 50 to 70 words. Now, without any discomfort, I wrote what? Some 68 words, which is under 70 words and more than 50 words. So you are expected to write how many? 50 to 70 you were expected to write. Now, please see, sir, this in between 50 to 70, there is 68, yes or no? It is in between. So it is absolutely legal word count. Now, we have some 1 minute's time to verify the spelling. Please verify the spelling. So what happens, sir, in my portal, once the time is over, it will be automatically submitted. So there is topic, there is conclusion. There are 3 nice points we have written. There is, you don't have to always long for what is important, what is most important. You simply think, I need to get the topic, I need to get the conclusion. Any 3 points I write in between. As you progress, you will only write important points later, very important points later. So right now your intention is to write only important points, not very important points. Okay. So now it is submitted automatically. In the real exam, you can click next button and go to the next one. So please don't let it submit on its own. Okay. So please see, it has given what? Some 8.8 score on the scale of 12, which is a decent one. Can you see the comment? Superb. Comment superb is something which says it is harmless. I think you're improving. You are almost there. That's what superb means. So content score 4 on 2.5. In the real examination, you should get at least for this kind of answer at least 3.5. Okay. In normal situations, you should get 4 on 4 because it has topic, important points, conclusion. We have designed our site to give lesser marks so that the students keep learning until the exam day. Otherwise, if it gives we don't have any problem making it as accurate as PTE test, in the sense as lenient as PTE test, but it will not motivate people to practice more. So that's why we give from 15-20% lesser marks than the actual test, right? So content in the exams, it will be definitely 4x4. What is it? 4x4 means you have written topic, 3 important points, conclusion. If this combination is written in the exam, 4x4 is definitely going to happen because I've tested in the real test. I got a 90. And then grammar, we are designed it to give you lesser marks, right? So it should be 2 on 2 because hardly there is one small grammar error. That's not a problem. Summarize spoken text. smallest grammar errors won't affect your score. They don't damage your score much because this is little informal question type. But the same grammar error, if you have in summarize written text, which is in writing module, there it impacts more. So this one, if you have some minute grammar errors, PT is not going to be very, critical about your things. Okay, it's fine to write one small errors here in summarize spoken text. Written text is different. There it should be 100% accurate. Now, there is no spelling error in the real exam. You should get what? 2 by 2 in the spelling part, because spelling is explicitly saying what? Zero spelling errors. All right. Vocabulary, there is hardly any problem with any word. All words are suitable words. There you should get what? 2 on 2. Form, you wrote what? In between 50 to 70 words. There is no reason why you should not get 2 on 2. So the reason is why you are getting lesser marks here, because we have designed it to give you up to 15-20% lesser mark. That's it, nothing much. So you always add up. This works psychologically better when you get lesser marks. You have motivation to practice more and more. And the most important part, we will see the smart suggestions and feedback from our AI. I think we are the first PT practice app. We are the first PT practice app to give you the feedback like a trainer. Please check. The summary captured the main idea of urban development and its impact on the greenhouse gas emissions. So we have written the main idea perfectly. We have written, okay. It is mentioned the role of technology and digital twins in improving building design and reducing the emissions. We have written that also, right? So this much is better, sir. It will motivate you to write more points better, because it has to push you to become best. Okay, so that's fine. So form feedback, the summary is structured in a way that presents ideas clearly, but there could be more cohesion. It's not a problem, sir. It's already there. Consider combining some sentences to improve flow. Ensure it meets what? 50 to 70 word limits. It's already reached it. And what it says, you can use more better cohesive devices like moreover, something like that. It is wanting, but without them also the score can happen. Don't worry about it. There are some issues with the sentence structure. At first, the speaker talked, it is leading to greenhouse gas emission. It could be clearer, like, it is not clear at what it says. Next time onwards, maybe first time we can use the noun, second time onwards, we can use the pronoun. Okay. And it says what? There is some subject verb agreement gap. The construction of buildings is impacting the planet. The construction of buildings is impacting the planet. How the construction of building is impacting. Okay, so this is simpler one. It says we can always take it as a feedback and improve in the next questions. Next one, vocabularies use somewhat basic, try to incorporate more academic terms related to urban development and technology. So this is, sir, it is not a necessity, but it is just pushing you to do your best, basically, nothing much. If you start writing more academic vocabulary, it will benefit you a lot in essay. So that's what the intention behind all these suggestions. When you're writing, when such feedback is given, it is not only solely to improve your summarized spoken text, but also to improve your essay piece also indirectly. So repetition, it wanted you to avoid. It's okay. Spellings, no problem. This is the feedback. When you are practicing in the site, sir, if you only look at these numbers and either you feel happy or you feel unhappy, you are not adding any value to your preparation. Please understand. So you have to look at these values. Already you are getting what, around 15-20% lesser score, right? You add 15% to this, what it will become? So you will end up adding what, more, some 1.2, 1.3 marks. Yes. So this will be at least some 10.6, 10.7, 11 marks, right? 11 marks on 12 is decent. Yes or no? Not a problem. But now, if you do not look at this feedback, sir, somewhere you are losing the edge over others. Getting it? Because this will, if you go through this feedback part, it will definitely have an impact on your practice. Please understand. It will make you write essays better. It will make your writing better. Please make use of this piece. Okay. So decent answer. That's how it is. You have questions, please ask me.